everyone. Welcome to Daily English Practice, your daily habit for speaking English. Today's story is a full listening practice based on a world-famous book, The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. This is not just a story for children, it is a beautiful and meaningful tale that teaches important lessons about life, friendship, love, and responsibility. We have rewritten this classic in simple English so that you can listen, understand, and improve your English step by step. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the full story. Once upon a time, a pilot was flying alone in his small plane when suddenly, far above the desert, the engine began to fail. The plane shook violently, and before he could react, it crashed into the endless, golden sands below. Though he survived, he was trapped in the middle of a vast desert with very little food and water. The sun burned fiercely during the day, and the nights were freezing and lonely. He tried to repair his plane, but the harsh winds and endless sand made it nearly impossible. Days passed, and the pilot began to feel hopeless and extremely lonely, imagining that no one would ever come to find him. Then, one morning, while he was resting under the scorching sun, he noticed a small figure standing quietly on the horizon. As the figure came closer, he realized it was a little boy with shining golden hair and a calm, yet mysterious, presence. The boy's eyes were bright and curious, and his small smile seemed full of secrets. Without hesitation, the boy looked at the pilot and asked, "Please, draw me a sheep." The pilot blinked in surprise, unsure if he was dreaming. Who was this child? Where did he come from? And why did he ask such a strange question in the middle of the desert? The boy explained that he was the little prince, and he came from a very small planet far away in the sky. On his tiny planet, he lived alone, with 3 small volcanoes that he carefully cleaned every day, and one single, extraordinary rose. The rose was beautiful and delicate, with soft, fragrant petals. She was proud and sometimes demanding, asking for care and attention with her gentle words and sighs. The little prince loved her deeply. Every day, he watered her, protected her from the cold, and shielded her from harm, yet he often struggled to understand her feelings. He loved her not only for her beauty but also for the joy and responsibility she brought into his life. One day, feeling curious about the universe and eager to learn more, the little prince decided to leave his planet and travel to other worlds. He visited many strange and distant planets, meeting unusual adults who were often foolish or obsessed with things that seemed meaningless to him. On one planet, he met a king who claimed he ruled over everything, even things that were not his, and he expected obedience from no one. On another planet, he encountered a vain man who spent all his time admiring himself and seeking praise from others, yet he was never satisfied. On yet another, he found a businessman who spent his entire life counting stars and claiming them as his own, never pausing to enjoy their beauty or wonder. On a fourth planet, he met a drunkard who drank constantly to forget his shame, repeating the same sad cycle every day. The little prince watched them all carefully and realized how strange and lonely the lives of adults could be. They were consumed by pride, greed, or unnecessary routines, forgetting what truly mattered in life: love, friendship, and care. He understood that adults often lose sight of the important things that children naturally see with their hearts. Eventually, the little prince arrived on Earth, a large and mysterious planet filled with endless deserts, mountains, rivers, and forests. Here, he met a wise fox, who taught him one of life's most important lessons. The fox asked to be tamed, which puzzled the little prince. "What does it mean to tame?" he asked. The fox replied gently, "To tame means to create a bond, a connection built on love, care, and trust. When you tame someone, you make them unique and responsible for them." The fox continued, "You become responsible forever for what you have tamed." The little prince listened carefully, realizing the depth of these words. The fox also shared a secret, which changed the little prince's understanding of life forever. "What is essential is invisible to the eye," the fox said. "It is only with the heart that one can see clearly." The little prince thought about his rose on his tiny planet. Even though there were thousands of roses on earth, none of them were truly his. The love, care, and attention he had given to his rose made her unique and special. This understanding filled him with wisdom, compassion, and a sense of responsibility he had never felt before. After spending time on Earth, learning from the fox, observing humans, and understanding the value of friendship, the little prince knew it was time to return to his planet. He wanted to care for his rose, who depended on him completely. The pilot, who had listened to the little prince's story with wonder and amazement, felt both sadness and inspiration. He realized that the lessons of the little prince were not just for children, they were for everyone, young or old. The story teaches that the most important things in life, love, friendship, responsibility, and care, cannot be measured or seen with the eyes. They are felt with the heart and protected with our actions, thoughts, and devotion. Vocabulary from this story. Planet, a large round object in space where someone lives. Rose, a beautiful flower, symbol of love and care. Tame, to create a bond or friendship with someone. Bond, a strong connection or relationship. Unique, one of a kind, special. Essential, very important, necessary. Innocence, being pure and simple like a child. Wisdom, deep knowledge and understanding gained from experience. Friendship, a relationship built on trust and care. Responsibility, duty to take care of someone or something. I also want to remind you that if you want to practice English with a speaking partner, you can join our special WhatsApp group. In this group, you can connect with other learners, chat, share tips, ask questions, and even schedule speaking sessions. It's a friendly and supportive community where everyone is learning and helping each other improve. You can find the WhatsApp group link in the comments section below. Join the group today, start practicing, and take your English skills to the next level. The final message from this story is simple, yet deeply powerful. Always care for the people and things you love, whether it's your family, friends, or even small responsibilities that matter to you. Build strong and meaningful friendships by listening, supporting, and understanding others. Remember that what is truly important in life, love, trust, kindness, and compassion, cannot be seen with the eyes, it must be felt with the heart. Life is full of distractions, pride, and material pursuits, but the moments of genuine connection and care are what make life meaningful. Speak with honesty, act with love, and take responsibility for the people and relationships you value. Small gestures, like helping a friend in need, spending time with someone you care about, or simply showing gratitude, can make a huge difference. These lessons remind us that life is not about what we own or achieve, but about the bonds we nurture and the love we share. If you enjoyed this full story, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which lesson touched your heart the most? Did the little prince's love and care for his rose inspire you? Or was it his adventures and the wisdom he gained from the fox that stayed with you? Share your favorite part of the story and let's discuss it together. Your thoughts can inspire others too. And before you leave, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Daily English Practice. Every week, we bring new videos to help you listen, learn, and speak English with confidence. I'm Alex, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Until then, keep listening, keep learning, and keep speaking, because practicing every day is the key to making your English stronger, more natural, and more confident. Remember, even small daily steps can create big improvements over time.